So is the chat still bugged? Oh, this isn't even the same stream. I can't even pull up my own stream because when the internet cut off, it like made my stream stay up? I don't even know. Oh, now I have 2 streams that are live. Oh boy, okay, that'll work. Now I can see. Can't escape from me. Hey, Pettis. Hey, San. So I finally figured out how to put this thing on the bottom of the stream, and I'm very sad because it censored a word. I've already been censored, and it bugs me. Officially, the last story update would have been Mephistopheles. No, there's a thing after Mephistopheles. Well, the horse... if it was pure story, I think it's Fujin and Raijin. And then Ho-Oh? Ho-Oh's kinda story. I'd go as far as to say Ho-Oh. And there's a bit of story with Maida too, but legit just story, I don't know. It might be the horses. Horses might be it. Yeah, it did. The censored word is Opie. It was supposed to be come for the Opie, stay for the grind. But we're not allowed to come for the Opie, I guess. We're gonna be ass man now. We're gonna be ass men now. Can I change that live, or will it not let me? I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see. I don't know how to do anything. Hold on. Broadcast settings. Whoo! Shit. Let me try and fix that again. Because it just re-censored it. There we go. I got it fixed. See, Opie getting censored is actually sexism because it's violence against women. Opie. I think this works just as fine. I was trying to fix the chat, but I couldn't find anything. Flat is not justice. Flat, the term flat is justice is actually equality of outcome, and that's evil because everyone starts out flat and then they grow as they evolve. You know, not every man is created equal. We can't do that. You know, Genghis Khan tried to do that. You know, people got to be the same height. You got to cut their feet off. Make sure everybody stands the same height. You know, can't do that. It's not good. It's not good, man. It's not good. 10 more fans. Yep. I don't even know what all those new weapons take. I was trying to look it up. It takes a bunch of shit. This purple thing is still on my screen, though. It's never going to go away. It's actually bugging me. I'm not used to it. But what does the chat think? Like, do you think how many people think we're just getting story tomorrow without anything putting in? Without anything put in? Like, do we think we're just getting story? Do we think it's going to be story, summer festival, and some other event? Do we think it's going to be story and some other event? If what event? What is that event? Yeah. You think it's just story? The thing, I was saying this earlier, but if it's just story, it's going to be pretty lame, in my opinion, because I don't think the story has anything to farm. You'll hit us with 3 events and a broken story? That sounds good. That sounds like a good time to be alive. Sounds like a good time to complain about Blitz. Fuck, look at the clock. It says today, time to bitch about Blitz. Summer event, Hound Dog and stuff. Legit, if you want to satisfy me, they fix this event and they fix Blitz and give us our compensation for Kentucky and we're cool. Okay? If they do those 3 things, story they have to do, the story can't be broken, they gotta fix Blitz, and they gotta... I forget what I just said. Fix Blitz, story, and give us our Kentucky compensation. You'll wake me up once you get home? Okay. Hopefully I don't get, hopefully I don't get called to work tomorrow. I feel like it'll happen because I've just had 2 days off, but I'll be getting up pretty early. Yeah, we'll try Blitz for sure. Kick his ass. But I should have a few hours of the game for sure. I usually know by like 4 o'clock if I'm staying home or not. Like sometimes they call me at 12. If they call me at 12, it's great because I can actually take a bus and I can get there and it's a full day's work. But if they call me for like 2 or 3 or 5 or something like that, then I'm just on edge for hours. But I usually know by... I'll start knowing when I go to work by 12. They said it's going to take 4 to 5 hours. So the update's going to start at like... probably 3.5 hours they're gonna do the update, and then it's gonna take 4 to 5 hours for it to finish. In 2 hours? Maybe. Why does Bo have slice? Five hours equals a whole day. So yeah, the update should be out by 5 a.m. So 4 hours, 3.5 hours from now? Or no, 4.5 hours from now, I think. And then the update should be out around 9 a.m. It's like fucking 8 hours from now. 7 hours from now, yeah. Yeah, 7 hours. Like I said earlier, I am starting to get a little sad. Not sad, fucking tired. I don't get tired. I just get sad and I pass out from the sadness. I don't actually get tired. I just think of all the evils in the world and everything wrong with everything, and I pass out. I faint from the utter the humanity of it all. That puts me to sleep. I don't get tired. I just die inside. And then you have the opposite, and someone just gets like so horny at night that all the blood flows to their groin and they just faint. Could you imagine having that kind of syndrome where like every time you got horny you passed out, so you never got to like live your orgasm? Like you just, like you could have kids, I guess, but you'd pass out every single time. Like it'd be like a button, just like, whoo, you just fucking die. Yeah. I know. That's what I was saying. Like, hopefully they give us that. Like, hopefully this update's gonna fix Kentucky. Like, if this update fixes Kentucky, fixes Blitz, fixes the story, and they put all the drops that are supposed to be in the game, and then we log in tomorrow and it's like, hey guys, here's a fused bear for everybody. Here's some recipes and stuff. Here's you know, all this stuff. I guess it's a curse, yeah. Obviously it would be, because, you know, how are you going to enjoy your creative facial if you pass out? Anyway, let's go bitch on Twitter. Well, we bitch on Twitter if we don't get anything. They gave us 180 lightning cores? Fuck. What they should do is give every single person every final Blitz recipe, like a raid, every raid recipe and every White Brilliance recipe. Here you go. Have fun. Go get your cores. Go get your friends. Metabots. I don't think there was ever compensation for the Xiaomi Mag. It was just like, this is a balance thingy. Although they used to fucking give everyone stat resets when they changed shit. Like when they did the last Skill Force boost. They haven't done anything like that in a long time. I'd love to hear some more word about I'd love to hear some more word about this chakra reduction that they're doing. Like they're lowering chakra on mags because new mags are just power creeping them. And it makes old mags redundant. And they're like, oh shit, if we make this new mag really good, no one's going to farm the horses for those mags. Because, you know, they were already doing that to begin with. Because no one does that. Or no one farms emanation. And it's like, well, if we make new stuff that people are actually going to farm for, they won't farm for the old stuff, and that means less energy restores, and that means less money, and that means less potato servers. Fuck, what are we gonna do? You know? There was supposed to be compensation for people who did ornaments on them? How do they fucking check that? Who ornaments? Quick, everyone ornament your Tempest. I'm just kidding, don't do that. But, just for people who ornament... fuck, man. Well, I don't ornament mags I don't have chakra for. I'm sorry. Stop compensating dumb people. Stop it. They won't learn. They won't learn. Man. I wish I had like the super dedicated fans that like made compilations of shit I say. Like people that just look from like day one to now and they just look for shit and they make compilations. I would love to have a compilation of every time I broke a slot. That'd be amazing. Every time I ornamented and shit, and there's like a compilation of every time I ornamented shit and got good ornaments or bad ornaments. Like you'd have like sad Oro compilation, orgasming Oro compilation, Oro fucking sings. Like, oh man. Yeah. I mean, I know you go back and you watch stuff, but if you like timestamp, and you do show me stuff too. Yeah. I remember you're like, oh, go look at this. Look what you did. I'm like, why have I done this? Why have you showed me this? I love that stuff. Yeah. Like I watch a lot of stuff like that for like Smash Brothers. I watch compilations and people go to fucking like Joe Rogan and stuff and they like take a bunch of clips and they put them together. Joe Rogan. I love that stuff. And right now there's this guy who fucking, I don't know who his name is, but he like takes stuff like Joe Rogan, Dave Rubin, things like that, and he makes people talk to themselves by editing shit, and he edits it so good to make people sound like they're talking to each other or saying things at the wrong time. And he makes interviews look like gay porn, or at least sound like it. And he makes people sound so stupid. And he did one where like Joe Rogan's talking to Joe Rogan, and he's like, "Oh man," he's talking about, "Oh man, you're so like, oh, we're so alike." It was so funny. I love shit like that. Tornado shot is great. Tornado shot is awesome. Do we have tornado shot 7? Is that a skill? I don't know what anything is. Was tornado shot on any of the skill cards for bow? Boulder dash. Tornado shot. There it is. Oh my god. Nah, tornado shot's better than Zonko arrow. Zonko arrow's garbage. Tornado shot's where it's at. So that's like the best attack right there. Like you can shoot it on a building and it comes out on the ground because fucking math. Repou. I still remember when there was a post for like the Glaciers weapons, and it was just randomly on like Cybercep's like Twitter. It's like, come look at these new weapons, like the Glaciers weapons. And people went in there and tried to farm them, and they're like, Glaciers sucks. The weapons weren't even that strong. But yeah, guys, I don't know what the update's gonna be. Like, I keep checking Onigiri's Twitter. I don't see shit. I don't think we're gonna know until right before we go into maintenance, and I can't stay out that long. That's for sure. Because, you know, I am sick, so not only do I gotta make sure, like, I gotta be ready for work and stuff, but, like, I gotta get my rest, too. Yeah, summer, November. Like, is it gonna be the summer update? Is it gonna be Blitz Tiamat gets fixed? Is it gonna be Kentucky compensation? Is it gonna be Hound Dog? Is it gonna be... Like, it could literally be anything. Only time can tell, guys. I don't know why, like, last stream it cut my internet out too. I don't know why. I came back because I'm like, oh man, I just left them hanging. So I will park myself here for the Genai's house, like, you know, see what that story's all about. Hopefully it gets fixed for people that started it, cause like me and a bunch of people already did the story stuff that was already there. Hopefully, like, doing it now doesn't fuck with it. Yeah, Hound Dog. I mean, if it was Hound Dog, it'd be Marana. That's my name. My Hound Dog is Marana. I still remember seeing videos of people clearing Dew Creek with Hound Dog, and we're like, Hound who? We don't have that. Like, we'll never. Like, fuck, man. Like, I feel like all the people that do like the videos about Smash Brothers characters, like, oh, we'll never have Ridley, we're never gonna get this, we're never gonna get that, and then like all this shit comes out and they're like, fuck. They get made fun of. Shit, dudes. So I'm gonna refresh the actual like Onigiri PS4 page. We're gonna see if they posted anything new. They have not done so. None of that. Fucking crash your game. I actually cleared Round of the Demon Legion the other day. It's not that hard, it just takes a while. Like, I think Narao still has the best time for Round of the Demon Legion on PS4. But like, it took me like 15 minutes. I was just playing with them, like learning. I did it. It just took me a while. It took me 15 minutes to do Round of the Demon Legion. And it was literally, I could have done it so much faster. It's just, I was playing with them. Like I had 5k health or 50k health and Shiami. And I learned that wind doesn't hurt him. So I was like, fuck, there goes 2 of my weapons. And I was using Water Dragon and stuff. My Supreme broke, or my Reverence 3 broke at some point. Like I brought Bright Homing and I never used it because I just filled up with Water Dragon because it was fun. I never filled up with Bright Homing the whole time. I was like, I'm enjoying myself. And he never used lasers. Like there's like a certain distance you gotta be from him. Like if you run the fuck away and you're scared, you're getting a laser in your asshole. Or anywhere actually. In every orifice you get a laser. But if you just stay in like a comfortable distance, all he does is jump and like spin. What's up, Randale? What's this holy shit going on here? PC can do it? I mean, yeah. We talked about that a while ago. I'm surprised you weren't in that stream. But I am glad to know that, I mean, it's part of the summer update, so it makes sense they got it now. But yeah, we talked about that like 2 weeks ago. I wish it was just money though. I think it's fantastic. I think I asked last time, but I think that feature is going to let people be a little more adventurous with their ornamentations. Sort of like how like birth control led to like people having more like casual sex than before, because now it's like, oh, it's not permanent anymore. We're not going to get hankered down to a permanent decision. We get to play around more. I think it's going to lead to that. Like a lot more like conservative ornamenters, like people like me that don't ornament like stuff at all unless it's something like whatever, like a sparrow. Like, it's gonna be interesting. Like, there's gonna be a whole crowd of people that are gonna grow up with this system. Fuck, I want Onigiri to last like 10 years. I want a new generation of people. I think Onigiri really, if they want to keep the longevity of the game, they gotta make like Despacito 2 of Onigiri. Like, they gotta just make a big expansion. They gotta like upgrade all the graphics. They gotta make everything look better. And it could take forever because some of you have to redo all the weapons and shit. Like the weapons they could do later, but if they like just upgrade all the graphics and make the game run better and give it that old like remaster, I don't know. Just make everything look better, run better, smoother, like make it feel like a real game. Fuck, man. We bring in so many new people, they learn the system, make things more intuitive. So much stuff they could do. Fuck, man, this game be popping. Be bustling with people. The only thing is they can't do like a general like, oh, here's a new game, because then people that have dumped like thousands of the game won't like play it again. Like they gotta like let them keep their shit and just move the game forward. Because they've already streamlined leveling. That 130 is the only thing hard to get right now. Like 128 plus, it's probably the hardest things. And like they just got to make the new level cap like 150 and just revamp everything, and just people play from there, and eventually they forget about their old gear and they get the new gear and they just move on with their life. Sort of like what Destiny did with light level. Like they had all their old gear and then it's like, oh well, we made new gear, and it's like, well shit, we got to get the new gear. And then eventually you don't even care about the stuff we have now. Like we'd look at like other side as if it was like a gargoyle. It's like, oh, a gargoyle, I don't use that shit. Like they have to do it in like a sort of like, you know, you can't just throw the frog into the hot water, he's gonna leave. You gotta put the frog in the water and then heat it up over time. So it's like, this isn't so bad. And then you just adapt and you just forget about the old stuff. Fever? I mean, don't you guys have 41 fucking days of fever? If we don't get fever with our summer festival, if we get a summer festival, we're getting ripped off. Because JP gets a whole fucking month of it, like every time. That said though, guys, like I am getting a little hungry, so I gotta go have myself a little snack before bed. And then I gotta get myself to bed. So hopefully we can look forward to this update tomorrow. But touching on what you said about Arcane's 2.0, I think what they really need to do for the game is they need to make... Like, Oni mode was a good idea, but its execution wasn't done very well. Having limited runs, limited rewards, huge-ass grind, monotonous grind, and you can only run it so many times a day. They need to put, like, Oni mode, but, like, they need to just put, like, 130 mode. Like, not even 130 mode, but, like, generally just this newer state, and just add a new difficulty to every dungeon that exists. And it's the same dungeon, but everything is, like, upscaled to, like, level 160 mobs or whatever. Like, just upscale everything. And, you know, add bigger enemies, like crabs turn to lightning crabs, and fucking werewolves turn into that fucking... No, we don't talk about that. But, like, just revamp everything. Like, let us go back to old dungeons and revisit those, and everything's fucking hell. Like, basically give everything that arcane... give everything that arcane... arcane effect. Basically, arcanes for everything, essentially. Hey, Bandit, you just caught me at the end of the stream, man. Thanks for coming, though. New update tomorrow. We're going to see what it's all about. We don't really know much about it aside from story. It could just be story. It could be a whole bunch of stuff, you know. It's like a Swiss Army Jack in the Box. You never know what you're going to get until you wind up and see what comes out. But yeah. Cool stuff, guys. Cool stuff. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching the streams. I know I haven't been posting lately because of work and me being sick and stuff. But I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys for subbing and staying around. And I am thinking of doing a guide. I was thinking of doing a guide for twins. But then I got thinking of, like, literally, what if I did a guide for new players? Like, okay, this is how you would literally cheese the game if you just started today. Like, if you just started today and you wanted to hit, like, meta status, like, what you'd have to do. And it would, and I thought about it, and it's like, don't worry about friendship items. Play the game, pick up all the friendship items, give them who you have to give them to. Like, do experience dungeon till you're 105 or 115, whatever. Like, there'd be like a free-to-play method, there'd be a pay-to-win method, and then there'd be like a super pay-to-win method. And then... And I'd go over like all these steps. Like, basically level up, do golden weapon hunt, get a 105 weapon, use that, get some mags through normal gameplay, or put in like $50 minimum investment, go buy yourself some fucking 105s, get yourselves 105 weapons, smelt that shit up, use that to beat Gargs, get Gargs, you're good to go. Like, that's literally the most streamlined way you could ever play this game, I think. And maybe we might get 10 LC restores. It's kind of overdue. But yeah, that's just a video idea I had floating in my head. Other than that, it would be like the 2018 guides for more weapon types. But we'll see as time goes on. Thanks for watching, guys. Smash that like button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for the update stream.